Hey everybody, how you doing today? Hopefully your week has been well, and I want to give you a couple words of encouragement to help you push through and persevere throughout the remainder of the week and end on a good note. And this is my Motivational Minute. I do have this YouTube channel that is underneath my name, Aaron Lassiter, and I would like for you all to like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, and comment on the post because I want to be able to influence everyone and allow us to reach our true levels in life. Now here's the quote. One of the healthiest habits to learn. Don't stress over what you can't control. So I say this a lot to people in normal conversations. Control what you can control. There's a lot of outside factors in this world that we really think about and we try to hone in on. But we don't need to worry about those things as much. Control what you can control. You can control your emotions. You can control your attitude. You can control your altitude. You can control a lot of things. But there are some things that you just can't. And you don't need to focus in on those as much. So other people's reactions, other people's emotions, other people's thoughts, other people's processes. You really can't control those things. So what you need to understand is if a person's having a bad day, they're having a bad day. Sometimes it just happens. You can't control that, right? So control what you can control. You can control how you react to however they may act. You can control that. But you can't control other people and what they're going to do. So what we need to focus in on this week is handle what we need to handle. We handle our business and the business around us, and we'll be fine. Because I think what happens is we think too more. We focus in on other people and what they have going on and what they want to do and anything else like that. And what we need to do is we need to work on us. Work on us. And then I fall victim to this as well because sometimes in my life I want things to go a little bit quicker than what they are. And I say, I can't control how other people or what other people may say or react, right? But I can work on me and I can try to develop me and make me better. But I can't do that. I can't make anybody else better until I can work on myself. If I have a message that I can tell somebody, something impactful, I can do that. Or I can work on that, right? But I don't know what their reaction is going to be to me. I can say my piece. I'll go ahead and let them know exactly how I feel about a situation. Then I have to keep moving. But we always want to be able to try to control somebody and say, no, you should feel this way. You should do this. You should do that. And I feel like it's a lot of that on social media. No, you can live your life and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And you don't have to worry about those things, right? You don't have to worry about somebody else. Like if somebody gives their food review or something, right? They can say, okay, well, look, I went to this place. I ate such and such. It didn't taste that great to me, but maybe it will for you. Who knows, right? And sometimes we take those things as like the gospel, or hey, look, I went to this event, I didn't have a lot of fun, or I went to this and such, and you shouldn't go. No, I preface things, right? I say, well, hey, look, I might have not have enjoyed it, but you may. I don't know, right? I like going to concerts. That doesn't mean that you like going to concerts. I can tell you about my experience with concerts and how I enjoy live music and how I enjoy to see the videos and the lights and sometimes they got the smoke and sometimes they got flames and sometimes they got a bunch of sparklers that burst in the air and all this other stuff like that. It can be an array of things. But I enjoy that, right? Somebody may not like that. So if they don't like it, I can't control them and say, well, no, you got to go experience it. No, they don't. They can continue to live their lives without going through those experiences. Just because I liked it doesn't mean that you're going to like it. And that's with anything, right? Say, I like my job, you don't like your job. Okay, I can't convince you to like your job just because I like mine. If I like my car, you don't like my car. I can't convince you to like my car if you don't like my car, because it doesn't matter, right? I control what happens with me. Aaron Lasser controls Aaron Lassiter. Aaron Lassiter makes sure that he's on one accord. Make sure that he's doing the things that he needs to do in order for him to be successful. And that's what we need to worry about. You need to worry about yourself, worry about you before you go and try to do anything else with and try to control anybody else, right? Control what you can control. Handle yourself, handle your atmosphere, handle the things that are around you, and don't worry about those other things. So this week, I want you to move forward, and I want you to understand that don't stress over what you can't control. You can't control other people's emotions. You can't control the weather. You can't control, how somebody's going to react to something, shock value or anything else like that. You can't control what's going to happen. Sometimes you can't control what somebody else is going to do tomorrow. You can try to persuade or anything else like that, but you can't change a person's mind. You can only try to persuade them, but so much. After that, they're going to handle themselves. They're going to do their thing, and you're going to have to worry about yourself. So move forward understanding that control yourself, control your emotions, control how you do things, and you can't stress over what happens with anybody else. Do not stress. Do not make yourself irate. Do not over harp on what anything else is going on besides what you can handle. So this week, move forward, and I want you to understand that stressing over something that you can't control is detrimental to your personal. This right here is my motivational minute. And again, I would like for you all to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And at the end of the day, not stressing over things you can't control is going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you move forward. It's going to help you be better and do better. So don't worry about those things. Handle your business. You keep striving. You keep shining. I'll see you next week.